we are back today with another video. This time, we're going to go back to our original Learn With Me series. I do have something that I am planning on doing in the coming weeks, I'll say. I think. Can you guys hear this? Can you hear me? I hope you can. I tested it out. I still feel like it's not quite going to pick me up. But yeah. Anyways, I think I finally figured out why my editing software wasn't working. It's a very simple and obvious thing to other people, not to me. I'm not a big computer guy. I was just low on disk space. So yeah, but if all things work out when I try to upload this one, I guess it just works out. But yeah, I wanted to do something little, I guess, out of character for this channel. There's two role plays that I wanted to do. One of them is a little unhinged, fair warning. But yeah, so those will be. I don't want to put a time on it, but definitely before November, if I do them. I can't even make a promise, but I will try. So, anyways, for today's Learn With Me, we'll be doing. It seems this lesson is centered around hydration, which I'm pretty sure the last one was. I want to re-edit the titles so that it's easier to find them, for when I'm going to move this a bit closer because I still feel uncertain about whether or not I can be heard. But yeah, I wanted to do a I forgot what I was going to say. Wow. I wanted to go and redo the titles so that in case anybody ever wanted to go back and watch a specific video or learn about something specifically, they could. So I might go back and re-edit those sometime soon. Just the titles, nothing crazy. But yeah, I've been yapping for about 3 minutes already. So let's get started. Hydration is essential for maintaining healthy skin. Studies have shown that drinking enough water can help reduce wrinkles, improve elasticity, and keep the complexion looking youthful. Adequate hydration helps flush out toxins from the body, which in turn reduces inflammation and supports a clear complexion. Do I look hydrated? I think I look hydrated. I hope I do. Additionally, water helps to regulate oil production in the skin. When we're dehydrated, our bodies produce more sebum, sebum, S-E-B-U-M. It's an oil, leading to clogged pores and breakouts. So if you've got acne, maybe you just need to get a little more hydrated. Obviously, that's not like the end all be all to it, but it's worth a shot. And remember, all things take time. So don't expect to get hydrated one day and be fixed a week later, Always give things like a month to work out. Unless you're trying something like a skincare product that gives you rashes, do not give that a month. The amount of water needed varies depending on age, activity level, and environment, but it's estimated that adults should drink around 2 to 3 liters per day Now, I don't know how to convert that into ounces. Maybe the education system failed me. It did. But I know the recommendation I usually hear for people is 64 ounces or 8 glasses a day. Me personally, on days that I'm not working out, I try to aim for more like 80 ounces. On the days that I am, I usually try to get 100. But, make sure you're getting your electrolytes and stuff too, so that you're actually hydrated and not just full of water. I mean, drinking just a bunch of water still is better than not drinking it, but, make sure you're getting what your body needs. Drinking herbal tea such as chamomile or green tea can also be beneficial, as they contain antioxidants which protect against free radical damage caused by environmental pollutants like UV radiation or smoke exposure. Taking steps towards better hydration habits can make a huge difference in overall skin health. And then they've just got this picture of a cup of green tea. Yeah, I know, right? Before I even start, my sound was not down. What is the suggested amount of water adult to drink per day for the best results? 2 to 3 liters. I'm not going to read the options off to you, only because you have no need for all the extra information, as long as we have the right information, because then you'll just be having it sit around your head and you might go and tell somebody else it's 1 to 2. You don't want to do that. I felt like I had to burp, but I did not, thankfully. Hydration myths abound, and it's important to separate fact from fiction. For example, many people believe that drinking 8 glasses of water a day is necessary for optimal health. That doesn't mean it's not a recommendation. It just means it's not what you need to optimize your health, to be very clear here. However, the amount of water needed varies depending on age, activity level, and environment. Additionally, some people think that drinking cold water can help burn more calories. While this may be true in theory, research has shown that the difference in calorie burning between cold and room temperature water is negligible. I could see how people would come to that conclusion, but I definitely also see how it's negligible. Another common misconception is that sports drinks are better than plain old H2O when exercising. However, studies have found no significant differences in performance or hydration levels between the two. In fact, most sports drinks contain added sugar, which can lead to weight gain if consumed regularly. The best way to stay hydrated during physical activity is by sipping on small amounts of cold water throughout your workout session. I could see that. However, if you are someone like me, typically sports drinks do help a little more, only because they have those added sugars for that little bit of a energy boost, so to speak. Like, I have this really rigorous workout session I do sometimes, and now that I'm going up in weight, it's getting to be too much. Even with like regular water, I'll get like halfway through it and be done. And at first I was like, maybe it's just a motivation thing, which it probably still is to some extent, but I also get tired like way faster. But I also haven't been sleeping well, so I guess that's kind of... Either way though, I tried it once with a Gatorade. I did way better that day. I also didn't drink as much though. It was literally just 28 ounces of Gatorade to get through the entire thing. Usually 60 ounces of water doing that same exercise. What is the optimal way to stay hydrated while exercising? And I'm pretty sure that's just what we were talking about, sipping on water, cool water, while you're working out. Yeah. Staying hydrated doesn't have to be boring. Infused water is a great way to make drinking more enjoyable and creative. Try adding slices of lemon, lime, cucumber, or mint for a refreshing twist on plain water. For an extra boost of flavor, try adding frozen berries or citrus wedges. Frozen berries? Maybe. I'm not putting lime and cucumber in my water. It's not happening. If you hand me water with cucumber in it, I'm smacking it out of your hand. Because why are you handing me water with cucumber in it? I don't even like cucumber by itself. Why would I want cucumber flavored water? If you're feeling adventurous, why not try making your own herbal tea blend? I did not consider the fact that because I'm closer to the microphone now, it might be too loud. I apologize if it is. Well, I guess when I'm editing it, I can kind of just lower the volume up. Well, if it comes to that, I will. But if you're feeling adventurous, why not try making your own herbal tea blend? Simply steep fresh herbs in hot water and enjoy the delicious aroma and flavor. For those who prefer something sweeter than plain water, but don't want all the added sugar from sports drinks, there are plenty of other options available, such as coconut water or I'm sorry. I was not paying attention to what I was reading, so I won't have to reread it again. I am so sorry. If you're feeling adventurous, why not try making your own herbal tea blend? Simply steep fresh herbs in hot water and enjoy the delicious aroma and flavor. Honestly, with what I'm learning about herbalism, I was thinking of getting like herbal herbs just to grow and then doing something like that where I try and make like really good natural herbal teas. And then I'd have like little remedies that I can try for days where I'm feeling sick. Just basically use myself as an herbal science experiment. But yeah, that's for later down the line anyways. But anywho, for those who prefer something sweeter than plain water, but don't want all the added sugar from sports drinks, there are plenty of other options available, such as coconut water or kombucha, which provide natural sweetness without any artificial ingredients. I have actually only ever had one kombucha flavor that I've ever liked. The rest of them taste like any type of pop without the flavor. Just fizz. It's all fizz. It's fizz and the flavor of fizz. That's what it tastes like to me. But that Snickerdoodle one, Snickerdoodle cookie dough flavored kombucha, for some reason it was just better, built different. I wonder if they still sell that, because it said it's supposed to be limited edition. And it was like Christmas themed. But I still seen it at the store in the summer. Who knows? Coconut water is rich in electrolytes and minerals, while kombucha contains probiotics that help support gut health. Both are excellent alternatives to sugary beverages when it comes to staying hydrated throughout the day. What are two beverages that can help support gut health while keeping you hydrated? I'm pretty sure it was coconut water and kombucha. Yes. Staying hydrated is essential for optimal health and well-being, but it can be difficult to remember to drink enough water throughout the day. Yeah, I have to make sure I paid attention to that. Okay, start your day with a glass of warm lemon water. Not only does this help kickstart digestion, but it also helps flush out toxins from the body. Yeah, I'm not starting my day with lemon water. It's not happening. Make sure you have a reusable bottle or cup handy at all times so that you can easily access clean drinking water wherever you go. Set reminders on your phone or watch the reminders how to take regular sips throughout the day. Even just one sip every hour can make a difference. Love yourself more than that. One sip every hour. No, you can do better. I know you can. You're going to do better. By following these simple steps, staying hydrated doesn't have to be boring. Incorporating more fluids into our diets not only helps us stay healthy and energized throughout the day, but also reduces our risk of chronic diseases. So don't forget, drink up. And if you have somewhere you don't want to be, or if you're at work and you don't want to work, drinking more water will help you pee more. So you got an excuse to get up and go somewhere else. Consider that. Could be your get out of jail free card. What can be drunk to help cleanse the body in the morning? Warm lemon water. Proper hydration is essential for maintaining good mental health. Studies have shown that even mild dehydration can lead to impaired cognitive performance, increased fatigue, and irritability, and decreased motivation. In fact, a study conducted by the University of Connecticut found that participants who were mildly dehydrated reported feeling more anxious than those who had adequate water intake. The connection between water intake and mood goes beyond just physical effects. It has been suggested that drinking enough water may help reduce stress levels as well. Drinking water makes you a better person. You heard it here. Get to it. A study published in the journal Psychosomatic Medicine showed that people who drank 500 milliliters of water before taking a stressful task performed better than those who did not drink any water beforehand. It's clear from these studies that staying properly hydrated is key to keeping our minds healthy and functioning at their best. So make sure you're getting your 8 glasses of H2O every day. What did a study published in Psychosomatic Medicine find about the effects of drinking 500 milliliters of water before a stressful task? They perform better. So there's like a bunch of memory questions, but I'm not going to do those because that's a lot, at least on here. I'll do them after I'm done filming. That sounds crazy, I know, because all I think of now when I say stuff like that is like that RDC clip when they were playing the Avatar game and Dylan was like, "We'll finish this game off stream." We know they didn't finish it. But anyways, yeah, I was going to ask. Oh yeah, right. When I was doing the like, does this pick up well for you guys? And what about this one? And are those sounds you would like to hear? Because I want to start to implement more sounds when I do this. So it's not just me whispering or switching between soft spoken and whispering. And that way it might add a little something to the experience. I don't know. Well, I'll experiment. But yeah, I hope this helped at least a little for anybody who's staying up late at night. It is 12:41 a.m. here, so I will be going to sleep here soon myself. But at least this should be up by the usual time on Monday. So yeah, good night. I geceler. Kalinichta.